Welcome to the grade 12 culminating the radio play disaster. As we all know, things have changed a lot over the past year, and theater is no different. Although we filmed this play entirely online, it is still a unique and hilarious production, sure to make you laugh. As director, I'm extremely proud of my classmates for putting in their all, even during the change of circumstances. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as we have enjoyed putting it together. I'd like to start off by acknowledging my classmates and co-stars. Most of us have been in drama class together for the past 3 years, and it has been an amazing experience with you all. You have all worked tirelessly in your production and acting roles, and it is truly appreciated. Next, I want to thank our wonderful teacher, Ms. Parody, for absolutely everything she has done for our class. I'm not quite sure anyone else could handle us with the grace that she does. Lastly, I'd like to thank anyone watching tonight. What's a radio play without an audience? Thank you and enjoy the show.
What you're about to witness tonight is real. The events of this broadcast are taking place in the United States of America at this time. There are no actors, there's no script. Everything you hear tonight is true. The role of Cletus will be played by Sir Brinsley Catamount, on loan to us from Cambridge, England, and the role of Delilah will also be played by Sir Brinsley Catamount, on loan to us from Cambridge. Is that correct? Where are Andrew and Julia?
They said they couldn't make it. Something about not being paid enough, feeling it wasn't worth it, despising the ground you walk on, not acceding to their list of demands.
All right.
General dissatisfaction with the incompetence of the artistic director. Who is the artistic director?
I'm the artistic director?
Seems they have a problem with you then.
Ah, Miss Flanders, I see you've decided to show up. I hope tonight's performance will be better than the dress rehearsal, in which you were a complete disaster.
And good evening to you, Harlan.
Miss Bean, please show a little respect since you have none for the material. Did you fix the heat laser effect?
I did.
Can I hear it?
That's terrible.
It's a heat laser.
It sounds like a flatulent duck.
What does heat sound like, Harlan?
Miss Bean?
It sounds just like that.
Not to interrupt your argument, but why are you saying there are no actors and then announcing that one of the actors is going to be different tonight?
I don't understand.
Think about what you're saying. Everything you hear tonight is true. The role of Cletus will be played by Brinsley.
Sir Brinsley?
Never underestimate the stupidity of the audience, Max. They will believe what I tell them to believe. I can't wait for the show tonight. Panic in the streets. Calls into police departments. Sure to get the highest ratings in the history of the station. The meteoric rise of Petty Peabottom. The stage is set. The actors are prepared. Glory awaits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make a flatulent duck sound.
I can have you replaced. Actors, mics and cameras on, please.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Honey.
Don't honey me. You don't understand my process, you don't care about my process, and you certainly don't care about cleaning out the litter box.
I cleaned out the litter box yesterday.
Why do you lie? When Mr. Boots doesn't have a clean litter box, he doesn't feel respected. And you know what he does when he doesn't feel respected.
Ah, marital bliss.
Hello, Sir Brinsley.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Very cheers.
I'm sorry?
You heard what I said. I'm glad you're filling in tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all assembled?
It looks like we're missing a few.
Right, yes. Charles, Deborah, Andrew, and Miley have all been fired.
Oh,
You'll be playing all the reporter roles.
excuse me?
Except for your role, Josie. You are, as always, truly magnificent in the show.
I know.
We're playing 5 out of the 6 reporters?
The others were terrible.
You'll be fine. I assume you've worked out most of your issues. Where is that other person?
The girl who won the contest to be in the show, the rodent person.
Oh, yes, right.
No need to worry, friends. I am here. Show must go on, or whatnot. Hey, can someone send me the script?
You're on right now, Miss Hamster. Your last name is Hamster.
It's my stage name. Furious Hamster. Like it? I love it. So, I was thinking, what if my character was more awesome? I'm loving the show, but I do not have a big enough part.
I'd like to second that. I also don't have a big enough part.
You've kept all the best parts for the men.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say.
It's sexist.
It's disgusting.
You can have some of my lines. I don't understand them anyways. Does my astronomer character need to say all those big words?
No! No one changes the lines! Seems we have a problem with our audio. Ugh, everything is going wrong.
Sorry I'm late. Just spent a little time near death on the way here. I'm okay.
Are you feeling all right?
Completely fine. I was sick earlier today, but now I'm perfect. So excited to be here.
Adrian, Penny wrote your speech last night.
What?
Difficult as it may be to believe, but I've made it even more incredible. Right?
What about the ending?
But I had the other one memorized.
You don't need to memorize your lines for a radio show. Just read it from the script.
But I have that thing where I...
I'm glad you're open to changing lines.
I am not open to changing lines. I'm open to me changing lines.
Yes, but I work best when I'm not tied to a script. A real actor looks at it once and then throws it into the trash.
I need a better binder.
You're fine.
Actors perform scripts as written. That's their role, to execute my vision.
What about my vision?
I am the only person allowed to have a vision.
Because I have ideas for my character too, and they are at odds with this lurid piece of trash you've written. Consider this. Patricia Dunbar, age 23, is mayor.
She is 60 years old.
Impossible! Patricia is 23. She's an over-her-head, tough-as-nails young woman. She never went to college. She never wanted to be mayor. But she is going to clean this town up from aliens.
Then why is she married?
Because she made a terrible mistake, and now she's chained to a deadbeat loser as her first husband. Someone who questions her in front of her boss and makes outrageous demands about the snacks in the pantry.
Is it a crime to have popcorn every night?
It should be.
Just use the script.
I should have never married you.
You are 60, dowdy, unimaginative, and about to be slaughtered in a laser storm. Most people would die for that role. And you are her supportive, dutiful husband who survives.
Why does he survive when he is clearly marked for death?
Okay, the time for arguing is not 5 minutes before we go on air.
What if I fought the aliens and won? Girls need more heroic role models.
You are fighting an alien intelligence vastly superior to mankind.
But no, womankind. Think about it. All the men get killed. Who fights the aliens and wins? Ladies, because we're not idiots who require popcorn every night.
I like popcorn.
Every night, Brentford, you need it every night. That is an addiction and a personality defect.
Stick to the script, please.
I wouldn't need to eat popcorn every night if I had a wife who was nice.
Real men don't eat their dinners out of a bag every night.
Real women cook.
Please, all of you, read the script as I wrote it. It's completely perfect.
I wrote my part last night. Which again, I have a problem.
I made it even more perfect.
What about the ending?
The end is even more perfect than the rest of this perfect play. Think of it. In the din of war, a single solitary voice asks, "Is anyone out there?" And the answer is silence. Devastating, simple, elegant, award-winning, I dare say.
Kind of a downer.
A downer? It is devastating.
I'm with Tanya. What if we blow up their spaceship?
No, absolutely not. This is not hack work. This is art. Humanity must be destroyed.
What if humanity is only partially destroyed?
Completely destroyed! What is wrong with you? This is the script. Stick to it. I have more talent in my pinky finger than the rest of you simpletons combined. Do your job. Our performance tonight will be stuff of legend. Trust my genius. Battle of the Planets will be remembered forever. Clap yourselves. Clap. Yes, be bold, be brave, be resolute. Our glorious play marches into history. Ready?
Hey, why is the on-air sign on?
The on-air sign is on because, please ignore the previous moments. Apparently a gang of hoodlums broke into the station and started talking. What you're about to witness tonight is real. The events of this broadcast are taking place in the United States of America at this time. There are no actors, there is no script. Everything you hear tonight is true. The role of Cletus will be interpreted by Sir Brinsley, even though the person of Cletus is a real person, and the events involving Cletus have not yet occurred, but we have them on good faith that they will occur soon. Sir Brinsley will also be playing the role of Delilah. We take you now to the music at the Grand Ballroom of the Grand Season Hotel, where we will be listening to the complex melodies of Chip Verdun and his 12-piece orchestra. I mean, of course, the emotionally devastating spare harmonies of Chip Verdun and his neo-futuristic experimental ensemble. Delightful. Listeners, we have a breaking news bulletin. Yes, we have a breaking news. We take you now to the observatory at Brown University in Rhode Island.
Yes, thank you. My name is Charles Howardbridge, reporter for radio station KAB located somewhere. And I've come to this observatory to discuss shocking developments on the planet Venus. With me is Dr. Mary Landrew, chief astronomer at the Brown Observatory.
Hi.
Dr. Landrew, with your 47 years of experience at this observatory, can you please inform our listeners on what you witnessed tonight?
Okay. Thank you. Yes, this powerful telescope was trained. It can be trained, right? Pointed at the surface of the planet Venus. And tonight we saw an amazing occur thing. Good question, but I think they're just atmospheric disturbances. Whoops, no, we saw an amazing occurrence. Regular explosions on the surface of Venus at consistent intervals.
And what do you make of these explosions?
A good question, but I think they're just atmospheric
If I
disturbances.
might interject, Doctor.
Can you please state your name for our radio audience?
I'm the assistant to Dr. Mary Landrew. I have no name because I was not considered to be important. Let's call me Bobby.
Very well. What is it you were going to say?
Good question, but I think they're just atmospheric
These
disturbances.
explosions are not consistent with any known phenomena on the planet Venus. I do not know what is going on, and I am frightened.
There's no need to be frightened, assistant. These phenomena happen all the time.
Phenomena.
Sorry?
Phenomena. That was the word you were looking for, Doctor?
Sure.
Very well.
Thank you. Yes, this powerful telescope was trained. Oh, shoot.
I'd like to say one more thing, since you may not hear from me again. These are dark times, with alien intelligences capable of toying with humanity as a child plays with a spider. We know not what sinister design.
And we're back. Thank you for that insightful interview. Once again, we return you to the simple, almost childlike sounds of Chip Verdun and his solo xylophone. We interrupt this broadcast with the follow-up to... That's enough, Chip. Chip, go ahead and fade out your extensive choir of 60 or 70 souls that have managed to squeeze itself into the ballroom at the Grand Season Hotel. Yes, once again, we are interrupting. We take you now to the Chief of the National Meteorological Society, Andrew Chessup.
Yes, hello. This is reporter David Davidson, coming to you now from the National Meteorological Society. With me is Andrew Chessup, a grizzled veteran of numerous foreign wars and meteorologist. Yes, he will be here any moment. Any moment when he realizes he's supposed to be on the radio right now. In the meantime, I will be growing teeth. I will not be growing teeth. I will be a vampire? I'm a vampire? I'm a vampire! I'm vamping! Oh.
This is Andrew Chessup.
This is Andrew Chessup.
Right. Yes. Could you please describe what you have observed happening in the upper atmosphere?
Well, at just over 8
p.m. this evening, shortly after the mysterious phenomena on the planet Venus.
Phenomena.
We tracked several intrusions into our upper atmosphere.
Intrusions consistent with our atmosphere at the National Meteorological.
I tracked them.
I actually tracked them.
Sorry to be confusing you, but I've trained a pet seal to mimic my words moments after I say them.
I've trained a pet seal to mimic my words before I say them. I'll put him in his cage now.
If anyone is going in the cage, it is the pet seal that got here moments too late because I am first.
Okay, Andrew, grizzled manly man.
I'm more of a grizzled manly man than you'll ever be.
Okay. Could you speculate as to what these phenomena are?
Nothing to be worried
about.
Nothing
to be worried about. Nothing to be worried about.
Nothing to be worried about.
Nothing to be worried about.
Nothing to be worried about.
Thank you, Mr. Chessup, and his trained seal. We now take you to the music at the Grand Season Ballroom.
Hey, Sir Brinsley. I'm Freelater.
I never mix business with pleasure, I'm afraid.
Oh, it won't be pleasurable.
Then you have my undivided attention.
Sexy. Yes, the sounds of music. In these troubled times, they truly are a balm for the soul. But once again, I'm afraid we have a breaking news bulletin. Word has come to our station that there has been an explosion just outside of a small farm in Elmo's Corners, New York. We take you now to a reporter who has just arrived on the scene.
Thank you. This is Emily Pascal, reporter. I am standing in a field with a cow and several chickens, and also a menagerie of tropical creatures who have just died. Oh, correction, the animals have been grievously injured but seem to be recovering quickly. What I'm looking at is an ordinary cornfield run by a smoking crater. Located in the crater is a dark metallic cylinder, approximately 100 feet tall, and I'm speaking now with Cletus Jones, a local farmer who witnessed this strange occurrence.
Yes, quite right.
Cletus, though you are an uneducated bumpkin, could you please describe what you saw?
But of course, I was standing in my field of corn when I saw a flash of illumination. One moment.
Accent!
I mean, I was over here and I saw something.
What did it look like?
A metallic cylinder. I mean, rocket-like shape, which shot out of the sky like a meteor. And then I want to say, descended in a controlled manner to my field of corn. It done it blew the doors off my house. I mean, shack, where I live in poverty. Oh, look, here comes my wife.
Ma'am, were you also a witness to the landing?
I was scared, 'cause I'm a lady.
These are truly frightening times.
I'd also like to add that all of our animals were scared too. Especially the hippopotami and the parrots.
Holly, want a cracker?
What do you make of the towering monolith in your farm at this moment?
I'll answer that. You never let me talk. Silence, woman. I've had enough of your chauvinism. You're embarrassing me in front of the news folk. Like I was saying, I think it's a meteorological phenomenon.
And you don't imagine this has anything to do with the strange explosions witnessed on the surface of planet Venus?
I don't even like the sound of Venus. Sounds un-American, if you ask me. It's a planet. I know what it is, sugar pie. Don't sound American is all I'm saying. Because it's another planet. The planet of love. It ain't no planet of love. And there ain't no way something could explode on Venus earlier tonight and show up here 20 minutes later. Even with interstellar spacecraft, that journey would take at least 2 months, and that's not even possible.
I think something else is happening now.
What?
Something else is happening.
Oh. That sound you hear approaching is a military vehicle. That sound is a military vehicle pulling up. I shall describe it visually since we're having a problem with our audio. Yes, it's a state-of-the-art ground transport, truly an impressive example of America's military might. 8 enormous wheels and a bell. Truly the most impressive bell I've ever seen, sure to inspire awe and fear in our nation's enemies. And there is a soldier approaching me. His boots, which are state-of-the-art with tactical heels on both sides of the soft corn farm, and we are waiting for him to say something.
America! Yeah!
I am standing with a member of America's military forces.
Hey, Mom. Yes, I'm on the radio. Hi.
What do you make of this strange device?
I don't know, but I don't like it. No.
I also do not like it. Me neither.
What do you propose to do about it?
Oh, I'm about to investigate.
A brilliant suggestion. But, oh my goodness, something is happening. A metallic panel is opening in the side of the cylinder. And emerging from the darkness within appears to be a tubular appendage.
Hey, you. We don't appreciate your tubular appendage. Whoa!
No response from the cylinder.
I'm gonna approach the cylinder now.
With the extreme manly confidence of America's fighting men, the American soldier is only 20 or 30 paces from the device. And, oh no, I can barely describe what I'm seeing now.
Did I step on a duck?
I'm
not sure what that is.
Oh, it's a laser.
Oh.
It appears to be some kind of concentrated heat ray. The brave soldier has been completely disintegrated by the and yet the echoes of his final screams remain in the air.
Did you see that?
It's coming right for us.
Oh, this hurts. Oh, God.
Run for it.
Listeners, I must now relate that the cylinder appears to have grown legs, rising up in the air like a tripod.
I'm okay, though. I'm okay.
Run for your lives!
Wait, its cannons are rotating, aiming for me. But I will continue to broadcast, and,
We have lost radio communication with a reporter in Elmo's Corners. I can only hope that she has survived the terrible ordeal transpiring there. We take you now to the music of Chip Verdun and his impertinent orchestra at the ballroom of the Grand Season Hotel.
What are you doing? Look at me, I'm concentrating. This song is hard.
You're ruining the entire show.
You think you could do this job?
I could train a seal to do your job.
Seals don't talk. Why does everyone think seals can talk? Hey there, Hepcats. This is Chip Verdun. We're going to take a little break right now until our craft can be respected.
Oh, Chip, by the way, this is Almost Frunkfather, the manager here at the Grand Season Hotel, and I just wanted to let you know that, Chip, you're fired.
You crossed me for the last time, Frunkfather, especially since you never paid me for my work.
I paid you for your work.
Not enough.
Hey, stop! Stop that! Stop releasing those live chickens!
You never respected my chickens.
Out!
Sorry about that, gentle listeners. I know you're all more concerned with the startling developments happening across the country right now, and we will get you to a reporter as soon as we can. In the meantime, we interrupt the soothing music at the Grand Season Ballroom to take you to a special press conference.
This is Josephine Maxwell, and I'm standing in the Rose Garden of the White House for a special briefing from 3-star General Brianna Armitage. At any moment, she will emerge from those doors on that beautiful sunny day. In fact, the chirping birds belie a growing sense of dread from around the country. Chirping birds. The sound of chirping birds? Very quiet chirping birds, almost as if they realize the serious nature of this present moment. Gobble, 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 gobble. And the turkeys. Who could forget the joyful sounds of the presidential turkeys who have been spared from execution on Thanksgiving? Now they gather here with the chirping birds in the rose garden, awaiting the entrance of the general on this very lovely stormy day. Yes, here she comes now.
Thank you, Harry Potters. My name is General Reyna Arma Amory Strange? Armory Strange? Brianna something. And I'm here to inform the public about the extraordinary events we've witnessed over the past few hours. At approximately 1400 hours, we observed a series of expositions on the plate Venus. Although we individually considered these to be regular atmospheres of fentanyl, they were in fact signs of alien spacecraft. At present, we have tracked 14 supper landings on the eastern smorgasbord of the untied states. I will now be taping questions.
General, are these spacecraft dangerous?
We must assume these invaders come in peace. Come in peace. Peace, come in peace.
Is that a wise assumption?
Quit pounding me, woman. Quit hounding me, woman.
Why are you getting defensive, ma'am?
We do not know the inventions of these ships. But I do not see the use of starting an interpretatory war with an alien sea breeze.
And if they're starting a war with us?
Then dog help us all.
Dog help us all indeed. With that, the general turned her heel and returned to the briefing room at the White House, where a response to these aliens is being devised.
Do I just walk off now?
Yes, she's walking off.
Now?
Exactly now. There she goes. You can hear the sounds of her retreating steps. We return you now to the station.
Thank you for that report. We would return you to the music of Chip Verdun and his band of musical armadillos, but Chip has been removed from the Grand Season Ballroom in a straitjacket and will never work in this town again.
You'll never work in this town again.
Apologies. One of her musical armadillos has broken free from its harness and has savaged a staff member at the Grand Season. We are in the process of putting this creature down. With a cow. A cow has sat upon the armadillo, flattening it into a pancake. Now, we return to our tale with an important update from a reporter in Elmo's Corners.
Thank you, Penny. This is Davidson II, not to be confused with my twin brother. I am standing with the mayor of Elmo's Corners, Patricia Dunbar.
Thank you, David.
What can you tell us about the developments on the outskirts of town?
Is that really the question you want to ask? I unsettle you, don't I? That's because I'm a tough-as-nails young woman. I was elected to mayor when I was 23, and I don't take rough from anyone, especially you.
I'm not sure how that relates.
Let me help you with my signature catchphrase. That's a lot of bacon.
What does that mean?
It means there's a lot of bacon. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to clean up these aliens. Shh, shh. That's my sawed-off shotgun, in case you were wondering. You might also let the audience know that I'm wearing sunglasses and a tank top, which shows off my wiry muscles.
Right. Yes. I should let you know the mayor is wearing a
kick-butt ponytail.
Kick-butt ponytail, sunglasses, and has rock-hard muscles.
Don't objectify me.
Sorry.
All right then, time to kick some butt. I'm riding off on my motorcycle, by the way. Vroom!
Right. Well, yes. We have here the mayor's husband, Timothy Dunbar.
Timothy.
It says Timothy.
Timothy isn't a name.
Timothy is written right here.
My name is Timothy.
Thank you for clarifying that, Timothy.
His name is Timothy. It was originally Timothy, but he changed it when we got married.
Oh. Timothy, what have you seen on the outskirts of town?
Oh, thank you for asking, sir. As a woman and mayor, hold on. I was very frightened. The metallic cylinder fired a barrage of heat lasers, which incinerated some people I loved dearly. The screams of the dying punctured my senses and will give me nightmares until my eventual death. I cannot fully comprehend the magnitude of this tragedy and am in tears, choking back tears.
Thank you for that heartbreaking eyewitness report. Could you describe in more detail, in less detail, in no detail at all, what is your next step?
First we will...
I hate to interrupt you, sir, but look, listeners, I cannot believe what I am seeing. Looming over the street like the sight of a skyscraper on legs is what we now must admit is an alien spacecraft. Listen to the enormous thudding sound of its massive feet as it stomps down the street. Yes, sounding almost like thunder. I am stepping outside to get a better look at it. It is an awesome sight to behold, terrifying in its monstrous intelligence. But also strangely chipper. I am on the street now as throngs of frightened Elmo's Corner citizens, Elmonians, flee before the encroaching Titan.
Oh my God! Help me, please! Oh, I'm fleeing.
Stop right there, you metal monster! I'm the mayor of this town and I've got a bone to pick with you. And good thing the press is here to cover this moment.
Yes, yes, the press is here. What I see now is a scene of astonishing bravery.
Yes.
A single woman smeared with dust and dirt, standing in front of a colossus of death, armed with only her baguette.
Fear me! Fear my baked goods!
I can't believe what I'm seeing! She leaps into battle and clocks me in the right. Oh my goodness! There's a goat here, and heat laser! It's a heat laser! Which misses the massive alien.
What's wrong with your aim?
The alien ship appears incapable of hitting her with its weapons of death.
You tried your best, alien ship. Now it's time for me to try my best. I'm tossing aside this baguette and picking up a...
It appears to be strudel.
This strudel, which is well known to be toxic to both alien and human life. If I place this strudel in the weak spot of your armor, it's curtains for you. And that's a lot of bacon.
Leaping onto its feet with the agility of a jungle cat, the mayor of Elmo's Corner.
I'm afraid we have lost the feed from Elmo's Corners. Surely they're all dead now. We are just now receiving some audio from a transponder nearby. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. I'm dying. I'm completely dead. Pew. Haunting. Listeners, events continue to transpire at dizzying speed, faster than I can relate. Reports are coming in of more than 24 of the strange alien craft descending all over the eastern seaboard. Landings in Connecticut, New Jersey, and Staten Island. It seems New York City is their inevitable target. We take you now to a reporter embedded with the U.S. military as they develop a response to this civilization-threatening event.
This is David Davidson III.
It's actually Josephine Maxwell.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm not here.
This is Josephine Maxwell, reporting from the cockpit of the flagship of the 3rd Armored Battalion. That sound you hear is the whirring engine of American know-how, unleashing the full fury of 1,800 horsepower. With me are the brave men and women of our military forces, clad in loose-fitting dungarees and matching camouflage sashes. Their belts and boots gleam like the hardened shells of so many monstrous beetles, tamed by technology and harnessed to the force of destructive power. I am sitting next to a young woman, her brown eyes wide with the enormity of her task, and her lovely dimples belying a seriousness of purpose that could only be matched by the ancient armies of Sparta.
Hi.
How does it feel to come face to face with certain death?
Not good. Oh, I feel terrible. I want to die.
Brave words in these turbulent times. Our progress slows to a halt as we reach the reported site of another landing craft. I will exit this armored vehicle to give you, the listeners, an evocative visual description of what is transpiring. As one, the soldiers rise to ready themselves.
Okay, we're getting out now.
Thick with the scent of fear and body odor, the soldiers out of their vehicles, feeling nothing so much as a horde of ants before a terrifying foe from another planet. This, listeners, is nothing less than a struggle of the continued dominion of humankind on the planet Earth. If these brave men and women may fail, we may very well look upon these days as the last dying gasps of human civilization.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
I am in awe of the fierce determination of these soldiers. They are ready for anything.
Let me find a lozenge. I need a lozenge.
Nothing will stop them.
I seriously can't do this unless I have a lozenge. Hold on, it's kind of stuck to the paper. You know what I'm talking about, right? When it melts a little bit and then it's stuck to the wrapper. This is the worst. That's better.
My eyes can barely behold the sight of what is looming before me. 3 monstrous objects, nearly 100 feet in height, standing upon a tripod-like structure of
You
metal.
out, aliens! The tubular appendage has got me!
Almost faster than the eye can see, a snake-like coil of black metal has shot from the opening
The
eye.
tubular appendage is strangling me! I'm being taken into a vat of chemicals in order to be skinned.
I cannot attest to the accuracy of this statement. Maybe we should...
Oh, there goes my skin. Oh, God. This is awful. It's terrible.
There is no time to mourn that nameless soldier as we continue to pursue our efforts.
Tell my wife that I loved her.
Her cries fall on deaf ears as we exit.
Her name is Jenny Hamster. She lives at 1447 Randolph Street.
Her sacrifice will forever be in our hearts.
Apartment 6B, Schenectady, New York.
A moment of silence for the soldier who died trying to save.
14287. She can also take phone calls, so you can contact her.
She is dead, placed into a vat of acid. Her entire form has been transformed into a clear liquid and shot from an opening side of the pore as slobbering goop. Dead. The other soldiers look in horror.
That's better. Sometimes you gotta have two. Oh man, my throat is still killing me. Oh wait, let's let this thing have it, troops. 3, 2, 1, fire!
With a deafening roar, the 50mm cannons recoil as one, launching a cavalcade of ordnance at the alien ship. With a roar! A roar!
3, 2, 1, fire! Charge!
Listeners, I wish you could be here to see the charge of hundreds of military vehicles, like the charge of the Light Brigade or the very legions of man taking flight against Olympus itself. There has never been a moment like this in human history. Surely the aliens will crumble under our astonishing assault.
Get them! Oh! Ah!
I cannot believe it. The smoke has cleared, and the alien ships are completely undamaged. No, as if our power is no more threatening to them than a swarm of gnats. Heat lasers cleave through our vehicles as a hot knife cleaves through butter. The carnage is unbearable. Oh no!
Oh no! Help!
Their gun turrets are turning on me now. I can see them. I can see down the barrels of their extraterrestrial weaponry. No.
Oh no, they're gonna get you.
Listeners, run for your lives. Run. Escape into the woods. Our only hope is...
Oh, she's dead. Oh no, they're coming for me too. Ah!
And we have lost radio communication with Josephine Maxwell. The dire news continues on this dreadful night. Listeners, from my location in New Jersey, I can now just see the alien craft headed across the Hudson River towards the skyscrapers of New York City. An eerie quiet seems to have descended upon the city, as if they were waiting solemnly for the end to come. Only a sad, almost pathetic sound of a single piano punctuates the assault on the aliens. And the fleeing geese from the city, with their friends, as always, the cows. Okay, there's no sound from anywhere. It is a quiet and solemn moment.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you Chip Verdun and his Good Time Orchestra, who have reassembled at the Grand Season Ballroom to the cheers of thousands of Patreons. Thank you. Thank you, Hepcats and Hepkitties. What we need now is a little appreciation for the people behind the scenes, because some people don't respect their talents. So let's hear it again for Chip Verdun and his orchestra.
From my location, I can see the aliens descending specifically on the Grand Season Hotel.
Let me tell you something, Hepcats. You gotta respect the art, or the art doesn't respect you. And I believe
the aliens are peeling the roof off of the Grand Season Ballroom like a grape.
I think the people we need to thank the most right now are the sound effects people. The beautiful, beautiful, incredibly important sound effects people. Wouldn't you agree, Harlan?
They have decapitated Chip Verdun and his entire orchestra and are feasting on their entrails. They are just slurping them up like...
We are struggling to reconnect with the studio in New Jersey, and we will continue to struggle until certain notes are read.
I would like to take a moment in this terrifying alien invasion to acknowledge the contributions of my friend, Trixie Flanders, as she is the most intelligent, wise, and beautiful person I know. Much more intelligent than me. In fact, she is the true genius behind the station, and I am merely a worm. Very well. Where were we? Oh, the aliens are headed for New York City. Listeners, I don't know how much longer I can stay on the air. The approaching footsteps of the ever-growing machines are growing ever nearer. I hear them. This is Harlan Bean on the last night of America. Tell your loved ones you love them. Hold them close. They are here. They are here.
This is Dr. Mary Landry using a shortwave radio. I'm trying to document the events as I've witnessed them. Oh shoot. Hold on. There are like big aliens going past. It's terrible and I'm so sad for humanity. Is anyone out there? Is anyone out there? Is there?
Hello!
Oh.
It's me, Patricia Dunbar. I actually fought my way out of the belly of one of those tripod thingies. Oh boy, that's a lot of bacon.
I am also alive!
Yes!
Me too, even though I still don't have a name.
This is Chip Verdun reporting that my entire orchestra has defeated an alien spaceship with a trombone and a drum kit.
Hey!
Bah, bah, bah.
Who let all those flatulent goats in here?
Those are my goats.
Well, we killed all the aliens. Happy ending, everybody.
I love you.
Stuff it.
This is David Davidson, the fourth, signing off.
Well, that is it. My life is over. My career is over. I'm a genius now.
Hey, if I get a job writing my own play, I'll hire you as the assistant.
Max, I assume the phone lines are clogged with people laughing at this debacle.
Let me see. Hello. Is there anyone out there? Huh.
No one is calling?
Nobody. It's like nobody even heard it. That's weird. I stopped the broadcast, but the on-air sign's still on. Oh, whoops. The switch is reversed.
You mean?
We just broadcast 40 minutes of dead air.
And we're broadcasting now?
Appears that way.
What you're about to witness tonight is real. The events of this broadcast are taking place in the United States of America at this time. There are no actors and there's no script. Everything you hear tonight is true.
Thank you for watching our show. Before we go, we have some thank yous to give out.
We would like to thank, first and foremost, Miss Parody, our drama teacher.
The opportunity to put on this play with your guidance is one of the most memorable events of our high school careers.
Many of us have found our passion thanks to you.
You have turned your classroom into a family year after year, making everyone feel welcomed and special.
You've allowed us to express ourselves in a creative and freeing way within your classroom, and for that we truly thank you.
Ms. Purdy, thank you so much for allowing the drama room to be somewhere that all of us can just feel safe in and do what we love. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Secondly, we would like to thank our amazing families for putting up with our crazy rehearsal noise.
And with the craziness of this play, I'm sure the background noises were odd to hear.
Online learning has been one of the many challenges we have faced through the global pandemic, so we thank you so much for persevering through this challenge with us.
Next, we would like to thank our director, Sam Takis, for bringing this lovely play to life with her amazing visions and drive.
The process of putting on Radio Play Disaster was full of laughter and happiness thanks to your direction.
Finally, to the audience for going through this journey with us in the Disasters play that was Radio Play Disaster.
Till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, we love technology. Cut the cameras.